Hello, Monsters About here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires and part 2 of my Queek campaign, Queek Headtaker for Patreon supporters. Last time we quickly beat up some greenskins, secured the Carreg Uwu and Granite Massif in the Charnel Valley. What a time to be alive. And someone reminded me that, a few people reminded me that we have an Undercity in Carreg 8 Peaks. I was like, oh shit, yeah, I remember that. I remember that. Now, I'm a little bit because it's currently at 50. If they get some more the Crooked Moon Municipalities do like to recruit a lot of characters because they don't tend to sort of like expand all that much. So I think we're going to have to go for the deeper tunnels here just to make sure that we can remain hidden. Because I'm not particularly interested with what's going on up there. So, you know, who cares? Good stuff. Right. Indeed. So what we get now, there was a poll last time. The poll was, which direction should we go? Should we go west, where the air is clean? Go west? Something, whatever that song is. Anyway, all go east. And people went, nope, go south. So we're going to go south because people are scared of Thoric. He's just a big, beardy dwarf, guys. Chill out. It's fine. Probably. Do we have enough Warpfire Throwers? Fingers crossed. Oh, who gives a shit about the clan rats? Frankly. You know what I think about clan rats? Less than nothing. Did we still have that nasty... Was that nasty event with the replenishment reduction? Maybe? Who knows? Anyway, right. Can we... About the same, isn't it? Just head in this direction, I guess. What's this? Exotic animals. Ooh, that's going to generate us some food. We're already looking pretty good for food. It's getting up there. A little bit of extra growth would be quite nice. We're getting defences here. We're building up Carreg Uwu. There's not really much to do at the moment. We're just gonna carry on, I guess. Now the problem with the dwarves is they're probably massed down there. They probably have a couple of stacks. They're not doing anything. They're just hanging around. And that's going to be an issue. I should have kept Captain Diversion around, shouldn't I? Who's this? Clan Fester. No, I don't need him. So, we're going to skedaddle on down to Lost Plateau and hope there's no dwarves in Hello? Nope. Seriously? Move. Son of a bit. Right, okay, well, never mind. How's this? Is this... Oh, God. Hello, guys. Okay, go away, please. Right, we want to expand, really, so we need 2,000 for the subterranean pits. It's going to cost us a little bit of maintenance, but I think it's well worth it. I think it's well worth the cost, spending a little bit of upkeep to try and expand our under-empire up there. The sooner we get our under-empire expanding, we need an expanding under-empire. Needs to get big. Huge. Who's this? Clan Septic, don't care. Jesus, Game of Clans do die quickly, don't they? They do die quickly. Right, you come down here. Let's colonise it at level 2.
Ogres, my lord.
Oh.
These brutish nomads are as strong as they are stupid.
Oh, that's interesting. Could be useful. Worth grabbing. We want something that's going to give us casualty replenishment rate, so let's go for that. And I wouldn't mind a little bit of public order down here, just to try and keep. Oh, yeah, a little bit of assassination. Ambush. That's the one. Murder dissenters, yes, because if you're dissenting, well, you're just asking for a good old murder, aren't you? Eh? Well, you can refuse all you like. Right, we need a couple of turns of monies, also replenishment. Also, we need to go and find those ogres and hope the dwarves. If the dwarves start coming near us, we will run away. Not because we're scared. It's strategy. We'll be charging in the opposite direction, taking the scenic route. Oh, Captain Diversion's back. Good. Brutish Overseer. More. Oh, lovely. Thank you very bloody much. God, our replenishment is trash. It's going to give us another 1. Oof. Oof. And how much money do we have? Not enough. Fine. Never mind. I mean, we could get... I mean, food is actually looking not too bad. he says. Actually, that's worse. It's fine. We're upgrading stuff. It's coming along. Don't panic. Who's this? Clan Mange. Don't need him. Defeats Stitch Up. I mean, I'm probably... Well, no, I failed that mission, so that's fine. Be at war with the... That's going to give us more leadership and some money.
Soon now.
How are we doing replenishment-wise? Not great. So this is going to give us a little bit more food. Are we losing food? Yes. Yes. Yes, we are. I mean, it's less than ideal.
Time to eat, leaders.
No, don't eat the leaders. I'm stringy. Devoid of sustenance. Really not worth the effort. Now... You know what? We're going to do that now. Getting defences early on, usually not a good idea, but I'm going to do it at the moment because if we do come under attack, we've only got the one army anyway, and Skaven defences are actually pretty good. Plus, they're going to give us a little bit of extra cash. So, well, unless... Hang on, let's think about this. Can we get the... Oh, we could get the Arcane Generator. That'd be another 30% income. How much money are we making here? Just out of interest. So... That would be a nice chunk, wouldn't it? That would be a nice chunk. I do like a chunk. So we're gonna save our pennies.
Warlord Queek Headtaker.
Okay, let's head over. Let's go and say hello to the ogres. Now I'm actually going to get. I do quite like the ogre pistols. So we're going to get those boys, and then we're going to scurry back to our hole. Our little rat hole. It's a big replenishment episode, this one. People love the replenishment episodes. They're always like, what's about? When are you going to do a replenishment? You know, an episode where you literally just sit around waiting for your units to replenish. When are you going to do those? Because those are my favourite. And I must say, I haven't done one in a while. But, you know, if that's your thing, well, you're in luck. Because I just spent all the money I was going to save, didn't I? I literally hit end turn as I was going, wait, I've just spent all... Hello, Khalida. Oh, okay, that wasn't what I was expecting, but that's fine. I will take that. Yes, Yep, good. Okay, sure. No, I was expecting us to, you know, butt heads a little bit. But, want to be friendly? I can be friendly too. Okay, now... Skaven Slave Slingers are not going to do much. I need to say, don't spend the money, monsters. Save it.
Wear no furs.
Well, I mean, the dwarves don't fur. I mean, they don't have any fur per se. They do have big bushy beards, though, don't they? Pick up Harbinger of Disaster. What the fuck is that? Who would name themselves the Harbingers of Disaster? Who the fuck are those guys? Here we go. Hello, we're the Harbingers of Disaster. Really? Can you leave, please? Oh, really? Everyone says that to us. Yeah, I can't imagine why. Calling yourselves the Harbingers of fucking disaster. Okay, you're over there. That's no biggie.
Mighty warrior champion.
Scooch down here. Are you just hanging about?
Run, fools!
No, we're not currently at war with them, so I can get close. Get a good look at them. Look them right in the eye. Oh, we could get some poison wind glow, but those guys are great. All the weapon teams are great. Let's be honest. Let's get the arcane generator though, because that's always good. When can we get... What do we need for this? Oh, we need all of that. Okay, well, I don't... Well, you know your place could actually be useful early on. Could do that. Ooh, a Scheme of Doom. You know what? Yes. Yes. Yes, yes. Wait, where is he? Oh, he's down here. Really? Don't really... you know what? Come over here. Basically, I want to send you friggin' like over here. So I want to send you to Altdorf. That's what I want to do. I'm going to send you to Altdorf. You are going all the way to Altdorf. And then you're going to suicide and create an undercity for me. How does that work? Science hasn't told us yet. But it does, so that's nice. Numas is dead. That's somewhat concerning. Looks like Beastie Boys. Hello.
For the wisdom of Valea.
Right, that's going to be tricky to take on, isn't it?
More head skulls.
That is going to be tricky. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do something like that. And then we're going to get a little bit closer. And then we're going to jump that army. Kill it. Nah. You know what we could do with? We could do with the return of Captain Diversion. Da, 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 da. Captain. Is that how you spell captain? Pretty close. Doesn't really matter. Diversion. Captain Diversion to the rescue! No job too small. Literally no job too small. He is the lowest of the low. Maybe I should have kept Captain Diversion around, but he does cost a lot of money to, you know, as a diversion. He takes a big wage. It's not how it should be, if you ask me. It should be dirt cheap.
Clan Modz is mighty. You are not.
Hello. Oh, you've got... Oh, have you killed Khalida? Did we have a non-aggression pact with you? I genuinely didn't know. I wasn't paying attention. Never mind. Alright, so we're gonna... Is there any Beastie Boys around? No? Okay, good. Okay, Captain Diversion. You come down here. I'm going to... Now, if I kill you... We're going to declare war! That's not what I wanted! Retreat!
Not my fault. Keep Gracia scum away.
Okay, if I come over here... We'll lay an ambush and we'll see if maybe they want to come and attack us. If they do, that would actually be pretty... If we can get the ambush on them. Hey, Khalida. I don't really want to give you money for military access. I'll be honest. Come on. Come on. Perfect. That's exactly what we needed. That's exactly what we got. Let's make the most of this one. Dwarves are a tough customer for Skaven early on. I mean, literally everyone's a tough customer for Skaven early on. However, the Warpfire Throwers are going to help because, of course, they can just, you know, fry anyone. Frying tonight! That's a carry-on reference. Carry-on screaming. It's a classic. I mean, you know, it's problematic these days. You know, in several ways. Probably just don't bother watching it. Anyway, the point is... There's Warpfire Throwers just torching those Dwarf Warriors. No problem. The Grudge Throwers are getting some shots off, but the Warp Lightning Cannons up on the hill and the Skaven Slave Slingers are going to make short work of them. Meanwhile, we have infantry advancing. And Warpfire Throwers just cutting through that infantry like literally like a hot knife through butter. Meanwhile, Queek is taking on Thoric. I think they were going to try and do that thing from Dirty Dancing where they did the lift but completely missed each other. Never mind. And I mean, Thoric is actually quite nasty, and so this is going to be a tough fight for Queek. But he's doing it. He's doing it. Warpfire Throwers coming around the flank. Oh, look at that! Good stuff. Getting on the flank there as well. Ah, oh, perfect. Our clan rats holding them in place. The Dwarf Warriors are tanky, but they're not very good at killing stuff. Which means our Warpfire Throwers can do the damage while the clan rats just hold them in position. Oh, a little bit of crossfire there. We are crossing the streams. Fuck you, Egon. And we've broken most of the Dwarf Infantry. The Dwarf Infantry now fleeing off into the forest. We need to get our Warpfire Throwers over to deal with these Iron Breakers. The Iron Breakers, of course, are quite tough. They have been getting harassed by the Gutter Runner Slingers on the flank there. They've been doing a lot of damage to them. But we need to get the Warpfire Throwers up here to deal some real damage. Meanwhile, Thoric and Queek still fighting. And it's close. It looks like Thoric is losing that just because he's getting hit in the back as well as Queek hitting him in the front. Looks like these boys getting their armor buffed up. Yep, 180 armor on the Iron Breakers. They're basically steam tanks at this point. Bring in the Warpfire. Our clan rats, of course, were summoned in, so died, but that's fine. Warpfire just washing over them. Doing so much damage. It's looking pretty good. Those Iron Breakers have had enough. They're out of here. The Thoric is actually unbreakable, so they must have put a rune on him that makes him unbreakable. That does mean we're going to have to kill him. That's fine. I don't mind killing Thoric. That's okay. We can do that. No worries. Warpfire Throwers with the kills in the hundreds, having just roasted the vast majority. I mean, these clan rats have killed like 10, 11. Yeah, all the dwarves have been killed by the Warpfire Throwers. Fantastic stuff. Thoric has died. And with the last of the dwarves fleeing off across the sand dunes, the Warpfire Throwers have once again proven their worth. You know what? We didn't actually kill as many dwarves as I thought we did then. Never mind. The money's good.
Slave things, yes, yes.
And we got magic item drop chance plus 50. Nice. Armor piercing weapon damage for the entire Lord's army. Very nice. Enemy wins of magic reduction. All good. All good. We've got a quest issued as well. Queek Headtaker is the right claw of Warlord Nordwell, the chief enforcer of the utterly powerful Clan Modz. Whilst Queek, of late, has spent much of his time in the City of Pillars, his duties as Nordwell's primary intimidator have seen him scamper and skitterleap across continents. You'd think a rat so busy and dedicated to Clan Modz's ascendancy would have no time for some lesser rival's petty insults, but this is Queek. Word has reached the Headtaker that the warlord from a rival clan is boasting that his armour is better. Most would ignore such a slight or mark it in their memories for vengeance at a more opportune time, but Queek abandons his current objective and puts all of his energy into seeking out the liar. Fair play. I need to loot, raise or sack one different settlement. Okay. Oh, it's Malagor. Harbingers of Disaster is Malagor. I didn't even realise.
Mighty warrior champion.
There we go. Let's go with extremely distrustful. And you know what? Stitch. There we go, Stitch. You're back.
Stiff tail.
Don't want to know.
Command.
Do not want to know. Oh, we've taken a bit of damage, haven't we? It's a problem. What is the problem? I mean, we could... They're only 158, aren't they? We can recruit them anywhere, can't we? I think. Yes. So we could get these boys. And that wouldn't really matter. I could get rid of that unit of clan rats. Let's do that.
Keep Gracia scum away.
Let's do that.
Me superior.
And we'll bring Captain Diversion in. And we'll hit this guy, hoping to get the... We didn't get the ambush, but we will now be fighting in a field battle rather than a siege. Which works out better for me because I outrange them. They have no artillery. I do. They do outnumber me, Mo. Which is a problem. But I think we can take him. It's a ballsy move, but I'm full of balls. Well, this works out very nicely for us because this battlefield is a choke point. Now we can use that because the dwarves are going to come in mostly as reinforcements, and we have artillery, which means they're going to be forced to come to us. So we can basically hold the choke point and use that to finish them off. Now the only slight issue is that they do have a lot of missile units. They've got a fair number of quarrelers and thunderers as well, which we're going to have to do something about because, of course, other than the lightning cannon, they outrange the Warpfire Throwers, our ogres charging in. Should make short work of those quarrelers. Getting smashed about. It's jam o'clock. Nice. Alright, those quarrelers have had enough, and then we come in to take out the enemy general with Queek and Stitch helping out those ogres against that runesmith. Gottfried Grimson, who of course is the runesmith that Thoric starts off with. The old platypus. So, the dwarves are advancing towards the choke point. However, they're going to have to do so under a barrage of fire as our warp lightning cannon finds its marks, and ooh, that's going to sting. 54 kills already, and shooting across their flanks like that is going to cause a lot of damage. See already there's big piles of dwarf deads. Oh, straight in the middle of that blob. Okay, the quarrelers have been routed. The enemy characters have been routed, and we better get back towards our lines before in range of those quarrelers. So we're going to rush back. Those lightning cannons taking pot shots there. Got the Warpfire Throwers in front. And looks like the enemy lord is slowly very slowly coming back. He's taking his time. Fair play. Don't want to rush things. He might be waiting for reinforcement. Look how much damage we've done already. Jesus. 134 kills. Brutal. And the Warpfire Throwers incinerating the runesmith as he advances. Going to send Queek out to tank him. Getting some spiky balls chucked at him as well. I'm sure Queek will look favourably upon the Warpfire Throwers currently incinerating him. Queek doesn't have much health left. So going to try and keep it safe. Some little menace from below. Oh god, if only we had Warp Bomb. Amazing. Now Dwarf Lords taking a lot of warp fire to the face. And Gottfried just barely making it away. Some menace from below being spawned in the centre there to give us a little bit of time, and also some targets. We're sending in Captain Diversion to engage the enemy lords. See those miners being fried in the distance. Captain Diversion just tanking that lord for the moment. Warpfire Throwers opening fire, roasting anyone coming across that choke point. And here come the missile units. A slight issue because they're now taking pot shots at us. Not much we can do about that apart from just use the warp lightning cannons to try and tear through them. It's almost 200 kills. They're getting a little bit close. We're going to have to pull the Warpfire Throwers back before we get jumped in melee combat. So the ogres and clan rats advancing. Now what I should have done immediately was got my Warpfire Throwers around the flanks. That would have been probably the optimal decision. Ogres slamming into those dwarf warriors. I do actually have the warp grinders as well. Now their AoE ability could come in really useful. If we can get these dwarves blobbed up as much as possible, get those warp grinders in there, that could be a lot of damage. bringing some units around on the flank. That's going to open up the avenue for the Warpfire Throwers, because Captain Diversion is true to his name, being a diversion. Very nice. Lots of spiky balls raining down on the Dwarf Warriors' heads from the Escape and Slave Slingers. I mean, they're not doing too much damage, but that constant harassment is going to be quite useful. More and more dwarves piling into the centre there. Our Warpfire Throwers repositioning on that flank. He's going to leave it a little bit open, though. And in fact, as the Warpfire Throwers redeploy, someone has spotted them, and that's the Iron Breakers. Pretty much, it looked like they haven't really taken that much damage from that previous battle, and they're now in range. That's point blank. That's not like... Light him up! 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 Warpfire for every direction. And the Iron Breakers die before they even reach our lines. That crossfire was literally wiped out a unit of Iron Breakers. Amazing. We got the Warp Grinders in here doing their Warp Quake, which is doing a huge amount of damage to these dwarves over here, causing a lot of morale panic as well. Captain Diversion is keeping these units busy, and the Warpfire Throwers can use him basically to incinerate anyone who gets in their way. Warpfire Throwers just lighting up everything everywhere. Warpfire on the flank, tearing through the dwarf lines. Lots of dwarves now starting to waver. They've had enough. Warp Lightning Cannons still pounding those ranged units. Now the Warpfire Throwers now moving in to do the same. Captain Diversion is still alive. That's pretty much all we can say about him. He is definitely still not dead. Those Thunderers in the way. There's so many dwarves now pulling back, though. And there we go, a mass rout. Those dwarves now fleeing back the way they came. But if we can kill more of them, then that makes our job that much easier, which means the Warpfire Throwers are going to move up and frying tonight. Actually, it's quite bright because of all the flamethrowers. Roasted them. We lost a unit of ogres. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Let us eat the captives. Okay, that has significantly weakened them. We've got to unlock the 13th scheme as well. And if we do that, is we just going to win? Looks like it. Everyone lived. Yeah, just about. Do we do it level 3? Let's do it level 3. So we completed our quests. That's good. So, Headtaker scours the land in search of the one who dares slight him. It is a wasteful campaign, but none in his circle of advisors dare to question the undertaking, lest they face Queek's wrath instead. In the aftermath of his search, Queek is confronted by several enemy forces. The warlord is excited by the prospect of topping up his trophy rack. In his lust for battle, he almost forgets why he started this campaign in the first place. Oh, Queek. Right, we have the Helm of Discord. One of them. Doesn't matter. Good. And we have Carrick Zorn. Which has a gold mine, which is really useful because, of course, we have that building that increases the income in a percentage-wise. So that's going to be pretty useful for us. I'm going to grab that. We have the Red Guard as well. That's a mod that would have given us Scar, who was Queek's sort of right hand. But it looks like you have to have had the mod installed from the campaign start. So, oops. Never mind. So, let us... Oof, what are we going to get? So, we could get Frenzy. That'd be quite nice. Make examples, maybe. Casual replenishment rate, that's quite nice. Recruit rank for Storm Vermin. I mean, we could do that. Because, I mean, I do want to recruit some... Do we have the money to recruit storm vermin?
What?
Maybe we... Well, no, you know what? We do have the...
I, mighty warrior.
Okay, let's build that. I'm actually going to knock this down. And the reason I'm going to do that is because I need defences. Because if we're near to the Wood Elves, and I don't trust those Wood Elf bastards...
Yes.
Have a tail weapon.
Need more trophies. Yes.
So let's get the Crimson Guard, because we're going to recruit Storm Vermin to replace our clan rats.
He will live or die.
I mean, the likelihood is die, but we shall see. I mean, I want to get rid of these Skaven Slave Slingers, but so far, so good. We've taken control of a large swathe of territory. I would like some Poison Globideers. Those boys are pretty legit. But let us do... So, I want something that's going to generate me some food. Let's do that. And then that. The idea being we're going to try and expand our territory. And we're also going to go and try... Now, that's... That is a question, isn't it? Where are we going to put our little Warlock Engineer? Where is he going?
Challenge me.
Okay, well, let's generate ourselves a little bit of food. Because we could use that. We spent a lot of food colonising Karak Zorn, but it was well worth it to do it at level 3, because then, of course, can build that gold mine. That's going to bring us in a lot of money, especially if we can upgrade that generator.
Do not bore me, thing. I'll take head spine.
Hello, non-aggression pact. I mean, I'm kind of like Team Khalida at the moment, to be honest. Hey guys. Yeah, did wonder if that would happen.
Your prestige grows, my lord.
Oops.
News of your conquests spreads
Don't
far
know what I
and
clicked.
wide.
More loyalty.
Your
Good.
developing power
Refugees
is
of war.
noted
Clan
by even the
Rixus.
most
I've delayed my
distant of
decision.
kings and bestial
Yeah, alright. Go back in your box, you creepy old bastard.
Grace, you scum away.
Good grief. Right. Defences. Captain Diversion. Away. Okay, so slight issue in that obviously we're at war with the...
A magic stick.
I knew it. I just knew it. I knew those bastards. Ugh. Okay, let's I mean, more replenishment would be good. Armor for clan rats. Clan rats. You know. What's she going to do? Mount Arachnos probably is the more important one to upgrade because it's sort of the avenue for a potential attack. We have the Arcane Generator, so that's going to give us a little money, which is quite nice. We could upgrade to the Clan Armory. I don't really see the need of that right this instant. For the moment, I'm going to bring you up here. But I think the poll for next time is going to be, where do we want to send...
Engineer.
See... Kevin... Loud. Where are we going to send Kevin McLeod? Where's he going to do his TV show where he goes to look at a rundown barn and some people with more money than sense, and they're like, we're going to turn this into a mansion. He's like, I don't think that's going to work. And he comes back 3 weeks later and is like, oh, it did work. And that's basically a TV show. And it's weirdly evocative. What can I say? Should I maybe try and burn down the Wood Elf tree and remove that threat? Okay, here's my thinking. We bring back Captain Diversion.
I say move.
Captain Diversion recruits a shit ton of Skaven slaves. And basically we drown them in little furry bodies. Awoo. You know what I'm saying? like a big old rat orgy, but not in a good way. If indeed there is a good way to do that. Good, and it'd be nice to have more recruitment slots, wouldn't it? Hey, how do we do that? It's the other building, isn't it? It's that one. Only +1 though. Not really worth it. Mind you, would it be though? Is it the second level? That's like 600 income. It's going to take a while to recruit a horde of Skaven slaves at this rate. But in 2 turns we can get the Storm Vermin, which is kind of what I'm waiting for. So maybe I will hold off. In the meantime, why not get a weapon burrow? Those poison wing globes. Pretty good. I mean, pretty likely to kill a lot of your own rats, but we're Skaven, so who gives a shit? Oh, local recruiting capacity +1. That's going to come in useful.
Master Commander.
I mean, I wouldn't say Master Commander.
A stiff tail.
I wish you'd stop saying that. It's really weird that you're fixating on that, Queek.
Mighty warrior champion.
I just feel like there's, you know, better things to worry about, you know, than how stiff his tail is. Like, stop checking him out. You know, work romances, they just never work. You know, what happens if you fall, you know, what happens if you split up? I mean, the likelihood is you'll kill him, but that still, we could always get another Stitch 2 with a stiffer tail if that's your thing. I don't know. I'm not judging. I'm just saying, you know, it's not really a look. Shut up. So I feel like our options are we do Kazakarak, but that is quite close to 8 peaks. Hello, Belagar.
For the wisdom of Valea.
We get okay. What do we get? We just get -2 public order, and we get no public order penalties if we get it right. So we get Kazakarak. That's obviously a big money settlement. Altdorf is a big money settlement. Marienburg. I mean, you can kind of spread. You can spread your Undercity wide to catch that at the same time. But the other option would be Lothern. Maybe Malekith, but I feel like the better option is maybe the Empire. What are our victory conditions, just out of interest? Right. So take Karak 8 peaks, that's fairly easy. Destroy Grimgor's Ard Boys, Kazakarak, Last of Vendors, Crooked Moon Skits, and take 8 of those, have 60 units. Fine. I mean, the difficulty of the campaign really depends on how strong Kazakarak and the Grimgor's Ard Boys get. Because particularly the dwarves, if they become very strong, that's going to be an absolute bastard to finish them off. But I guess we'll see. Did I tell you to recruit? I didn't tell you to recruit more. Mother. Never mind. It's fine. My plan is we basically throw everything we've got at the Wood Elves and use the Skaven slaves to soak up their arrows. That's my thinking. So we're going to go with. I mean, these guys have only got us. It's only 35% block, which is not really. They're a more tanky front line, aren't they? Fuck it. Okay, let's get rid of these because they're only 197. Not very expensive at all. And that's going to make a very, very tanky front line.
Warlord, me.
We can do this, can't we? And then we can go like global recruitment, which does cost more, but since Skaven slaves are dirt cheap anyway, who gives a shit? Let's do it.
You're in my optics.
Duly noted. Okay, let's hope that our Undercity starts spreading. I'm hoping Belagar isn't heading this way. I got a sneaky suspicion he might be. I mean, it would be insane for him to march all the way down here. And yet... Oh. Interesting. Recruit heroes, Scott. So, wait.
Keep Gracia scum away.
Oh, so Scar's there. He's in the chieftain slot, apparently. But I can't... There's definitely... Not... Scar's not there. Okay, weird. I'm hoping I haven't buggered up the game by adding a mod after. It's probably fine. It's probably fine. Don't worry about it. It's alright. It's fine. It'll be alright. It's okay. Right, what I want is an agent. Yeah, weird. Okay, let us get ambush success chance. What do you do?
More head skulls.
Oh, you're a warpstone hoarder. Fine. In that case, let's get Ickbolt.
Be master of all things.
We'll grab those. We're still making money.
More trophies, yes.
Ish. That's fine. We can recruit them. We can send him out, and then, right. So this is fine. We're gonna. I fucking hate fighting wood elves. That's the only problem. They've got so many archers. Well, it depends. If they have a shit ton of glade guard, it's a nightmare. They shouldn't have deepwood scouts this early on. In theory. Okay, recruit rank for clan rats. Not really gonna. Not really gonna come in useful. That. Hello, anybody home? Hello. Oh shit! Oh god! And then garrison. You know what? The garrison isn't as big as I thought it would be, so I can probably live with that. Okay, if you come here. We have warp bomb. If I can lure if I can lure them into my territory, then we can warp bomb them. That will make my life significantly easier. Always more besides. It's going to give us. But what are you doing here? Go away. Get out of here with your weird goth backpack. It's a torso. It's weird. It's just odd. Okay, you come up here. I just hope he doesn't get stabbed. If he gets stabbed, I'm going to be so annoyed. Okay, I'm hoping... Are we in... Oh, we're not in range. Not even close. Maybe we can... There is that... Ritual? What's the thing with the... The 4 abilities. What's that called again? I forget. It's one of those which gives warp bomb, right? Right, that's it. No. Okay, well, Moore's Clanstone is fine. Is it fine?
Mighty warrior champion.
Okay. Ickbolt. Stab him. Ickbolt, that's literally opposite of what I said to do. What did I say? Did I say die? I did not. I'm going to get... Oh, it's quite expensive, but I'm going to get him anyway. Fuck it. I'm a quick ruddy head taker, mate. I can do what I like. Okay. I mean, we could just... I mean, do we just ignore the elves? Ignore them? Hope they just don't get defences here and hope they just fuck off? Leave me alone? Is it, though? Is it? I don't like having them there. It freaks me out. It's their weird pointy ears. It just... Bleh. Alright. Okay, so maybe there's going to be 2 polls for next time. Holy shit, look at that. So, the first poll is, where are we going to send Kevin MacLeod? Is he going to go to Kazakarak? Is he going to Altdorf? Or is he going to Lothern? Or is he going to go even further afield and go all the way to Naggaron? Are we going to cross the entire map with him? Is it going to be the longest journey a tiny little rat scientist has ever performed? Holy shit, that could be amazing. And also, do we kill the elves? Or do we just leave them alone and hope they leave us alone? Let me know in the poll. But that's going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you in the next episode.